Okay, I'm recording to do a video where I want to replace my really old double wall oven into a single wall oven that's 24 inch. This wall oven, even though it's still working, but doesn't work very well, both the microwave and the oven, probably 30-40 years old. So I want to replace to a new one. The reason I choose single wall oven instead of double is because wall oven for some reason are crazy expensive, range like usually $3,000 above. And I don't use ovens too much. I think just using a single wall oven and then build a shelf in the middle and then just stack the portable microwave will be good enough for me and save me a lot of money. I'm going with the 24-inch wall oven because the size of this cabinet just a little bit too small to fit 27-inch wall oven. Another reason is that 24-inch wall oven is a lot cheaper than 27-inch wall oven by a lot. The one I'm looking at is between like $700 versus one like minimum like $1,500 for the 27-inch. I don't use wall oven too much. I don't want to invest something expensive that I barely uses. And another thing I'm thinking about is that, for example, the microwave wall oven, again, for some reason, it's like $1,000 plus minimum, whereas a regular countertop wall oven, it's like $100 to $200 for a really good one. So I don't see why the price discrepancy is. So I much prefer just stick a portable microwave into the shelf myself instead of buying a wall oven that's 5 times more expensive to 10 times more expensive. Now, one problem I have to solve is that the electrical wall oven is 240 volts. I believe the wire will be back off this wall. But because I plan to put cabinet countertop appliances on the top with a shelf I built myself, I need to run a 120 volt myself. Now, I'm not supposed to tap off 120 directly out of a 240 volt. The breaker current limit will not be correct. It's not up to code. So I'm thinking I have to run the wires between wall from this outlet on this wall here, 120. Run the wires, I open a drywalls here, run the wires from here all the way back to the top of the cabinet. That's where I'm gonna tap off my 120 volt. Now, one great thing is that these things on the back, it's fake tapes instead of real tiles. I just find it so much beneficial, where it's so much cheaper, looks just as good. And during repair work like I do here right now, I cannot imagine if I put real tiles here, how much fortune it cost me to rip them off and replace them again. So these tapes, I'm just gonna rip it off, do the electric wires. If I can reuse them, great. If not, I just buy a few slices of new one, wouldn't cost much. And I can save up my countertop space by moving this microwave into there, and then I got more countertop spaces. So I just take off the old wall oven. It's super heavy. I have the 240 outlets like that. I plan to cut the drywalls back and this section, trying to run the wires on the top and build shelves on the top. I did not record every single steps. Basically, I finished running the wire from this outlet to the other side and patch the drywall. And this is what it looks like after I put the fake paper tiles back up. Looks just like before. And this is the shelf I have built. So cabinet, wall oven will be the bottom, microwave in the middle. I see what kind of small appliances I can fit. And then I put a small hole on the back so the cables can run down to the outlet here. Then I put a wallpaper in here to make it look slightly fancier on the top shelves. The bottom shelf I don't need to cover, that's where oven goes. This is the final shelf. Looks like oven and microwave are both working. So I'm pretty happy about how it turns out at the end. Okay, so this is my final setups with an oven on the bottom, microwave in the middle, some small appliance on the top. Everything looks normal as before, and the difference is that I get additional countertop space now, so I got more space for cooking. So this is a good experience